Okay, everybody, welcome back. So this is probably not going to be a lengthy segment. I don't think it's going to be an entire episode. I think I'm going to have to break this up into a couple of parts. But so for some reason or another, and I've been having trouble with my recorder, so I missed a section of a video, and it's kind of disappointing because I actually did some pretty cool testing that I wanted to that I thought made for a good episode. But that's what it is when you have an old computer. So right now I'm working on the laser drill, right? Because we need ether to be able to further our progress towards the wither. But I did go and which one's my map button? There we go. So I did go. Don't mind all the deaths. How can I turn these off? But I went and tunneled myself all the way to the nether. I did not really record much of that because, like I said, any dungeoning is going to have to be off camera to save every ounce of FPS I can possibly save. But I went ahead and tunneled all the way there. I used the tunnel we already got. And I got a blaze. I stopped here, and I activated the spotter and got a drown. And then I went all the way through this mess, all the way to the nether. And it turns out it just kind of like lines up, which is really kind of convenient. But I got here, got a blaze pretty quick, got a wither skeleton pretty quick. But I went to teleport home, and I spawned inside of a block, and it killed me. And when it killed me, my gravestone didn't show up, so I lost all my items. So that was exciting. I went and crafted a bunch of them back, and yeah, so it's all better now, I guess, in a sense. So that was a bit of a setback, but we did get the blaze, the drown, and the wither skeleton, and I set these up on camera, but yeah, it didn't work. So yeah, I think I set this up with beheading upgrades, and I figured this would be a better setup for the withers or the wither skeletons. So I want to get that started, but I think this episode I just kind of want to explain what happened. So yeah, I lost everything, set these guys up. There's a mob duplicator in the center with a +3 range upgrade. Then I got all these mob crushers set up with a +3 range upgrade. And I got this set up to pick up items and fluid experience. And the experience is going from... everything's going... All the experience and essence is going into the system. And then it's getting put into the duplicators using refined storage. So we'll be setting that up probably in the next segment. But for now, I'm just kind of like... I kind of wanted to, say what's going on. I built this for the laser drills. We're going to have an ore one and a fluid one. I'm not sure if there's any ores I really need, but at the moment, I mean, it is what it is. I figured I'll make it because it's a quest. So yeah. As far as cheating anything in goes, I did officially and fairly get the blaze, drown, and wither skeleton, but because I died inside of a block and my gravestone didn't show up, I couldn't get them back, and so I just cheated in the 3 spawn eggs instead of running all the way back there, and did it that way. So I figured that was a system error, not me. So I figured that's fair, and yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and craft up everything for the laser drills, and I guess we'll actually make some progression when I get back. I don't think there was anything else that was of utmost importance. Man, I love that. Anyways, I don't think there was anything else of utmost importance. I did everything I said I'd do, except for setting this up where I wanted to be set up at. I made speed upgrades for everything. All of that. I made speed upgrades for most of that. I didn't put this to a spot yet. I'm thinking about redesigning everything and using the entangled blocks and set them, do that back in the wall somewhere for each of the machines, but that's probably something I'll either time-lapse or just do off camera. yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, I made the for right now. Actually, I'm not sure about the blaze part. Like, I'm not sure if I know I needed blaze for blazing blood, but I'm not sure how I'm supposed to or want to kill them. I'm not sure if it's better if I freaking bully. I don't know if it's better if I set the duplicator up in the Tinker Smeltery, or what I should be doing with that. And if that's the case, I'll probably just make a fourth duplicator and use it in there and keep the other room set up for any miscellaneous mobs I want to farm. Uh, yeah, all right. I'll be back. All right. Good afternoon, everybody. So I haven't played in quite a while. I have some reasons for that. Life. My mouse broke. I had to get my backup mouse, and it's been almost unplayable how laggy it was. But it seems to have calmed down a wee bit. So yeah. This episode is going to be kind of like a catch-up point to kind of be like what all I've done and what I plan to do, and maybe some progression. But let's get into it. So clean up the drawer wall ever so slightly. I don't remember where I left off. That's why we're doing a recap episode. But I I cleaned up my drawer wall. I thought it was, there were just some things like, am I ever going to need uh, 4,000 creeper heads? Am I going to need a full drawer of creeper heads? Probably not. Do I need, uh, 4,000, or do I need like a drawer for rotten tomatoes? Do I need a drawer for bricks? So I made these here like 4 drawer things to kind of like encompass some of the things that I'm not going to be getting like a stupid amount of, or I'm not automating at the moment at the very least. And even if I decide to automate it at some point, am I going to ever need more than 4,000? So, yeah. Next, I got the Wither skeletons up and running. I got 4,000 Wither skeleton skulls. I'll show you how I got that all going here in a minute. I have it turned off now because it was using more experience than I was getting, and it was just voiding the heads over the 4,000 mark, so I didn't need any more. Uh, I am breeding up emerald chickens to 10, 10, 10. Well, I bred up emerald chickens to 10, 10, 10. Because, well, I just did. Can I put these back? Of course not. But, I'm going to use them for, free EMC. I'm going to make a whole bunch of them and, just make them my EMC generator, for, super early game. I put in, most of the things that I did off camera were like quality of life. Like, I put in elevators. So here's my create room, second floor. Here's my new area with my new donkeys. And here is an even newer new area. Bam. Oh my god, it's a slime. Alright, I decided to use entangled. Okay, you can stop lagging and just die already. But, I decided to use entangled blocks for a good bit of stuff that take like more than one input. So I've been kind of switching that stuff over. I'm not done. Oh, another slime. I'm not done, but I got a great deal of it ready. And that's pretty much what I've done at this point. I'll show it off as soon as I dispatch these slimy things. God, the lag is so bad. So I got my energy orb here. I have pretty much all the various recipes I could possibly need. I think. So, got all that stuff. Got all this stuff. Then over here I have the farm. Because then I don't have all those wires down in my Botania area. And then over here, I have my uh, grinding thing that does like the dust in the sawmill or the sawdust, alloys from the induction smelter, gears from the multi-servo press, and plates from the other multi-servo press. And this way I only need one machine, and I can put all the recipes on one machine. I mean, yeah, that might not be like the fastest thing in the world, but how often am I going to need, like 5 or 6 different types of plates, I think it'll be alright. And then I got my mechanism stuff. There's the carbon, redstone, diamond, obsidian, and the enrichment chamber, or the combination combiner for ancient debris. So, and that's like the only thing I'm going to probably use this thing for. Oh, I have one other thing I got to use this thing for, but it's going to be like a one-off. It's not something that's going to be, needed a lot. So let's actually do that now to get to part of the episode that we're actually going to do. So, as you see, I got these raw iron chunks. I got that from crushing gravel or washing gravel, one of the two, whichever one that gets you raw iron chunks. And if we go into the combiner here, and we put this in here, and we put this here. Well, that was quick. What the heck happened? Did that just not work? Iron. Or did that work so fast? And the lag. It did. It worked so fast my game lagged through it. So yeah, we got the iron ore. And that's what we needed for the drill, which is what we're going to make this episode. So we hop back here, grab these guys, put that back in there. Because now I have it auto-fed salt. I have no reason to do anything else. Now I'm probably going to... Oh, no. No. That looks like... Oh. I was going to say that looks like a job for another time, but I want to expedite the... When did that even happen? Like, I've been, like, kind of somewhat keeping a close eye on that. And, yeah, it's whatever. And it should be, with the entangled blocks, the way I have it set up, I should be getting the seeds, like, real quick. So, no worries. That's just annoying, because I have no idea when that happened. But, okay. Let's, get rid of this. Oh, I want to talk about some testing I did as well. So, because the loopies are an event, you cannot use the mob capture thing on them. Well, you can, but it doesn't give you loot bees, it gives you normal bees, which might be handy at some point, but we can get that at any time. So, I tried mob duplicating loot bees to kind of like cheat the system, and it didn't work. Next thing with the mob duplicator, I tried to mob capture my a starbuncle and have it duplicated, but it's blacklisted, so you can't do that either. That's some interesting testing I've did off camera. So over here we have a place I could throw these. This is the wither farm. I showed this off before. I think the plates are so fast that they were like shooting them through the glass. So I had to put glass in the corners because they were escaping every once in a while. So this is where the wither's going to be. But I think we have other steps that we have to take. So like if we go into here and we do ether. Did I spell it wrong? No, it's lagging. Of course I didn't spell it wrong. I might have actually spelled it wrong, and it's lagging. If you... it's going to have everything that says nether. What if I put a space? Wait, here it is. Please stop lagging. Come on. So while this is being extra difficult, uh, if you look on the things I have tabbed, these are a lot of the things I want to make. So ether gas comes from, the only place it comes from is the laser drill, and you need a purple lens to get it. So that's something we have to do, because this is used somewhere to do something for some reason. The dissolution chamber? Yes. Yes, a dissolution chamber to make a supreme machine frame, which I think is what I need to make the wither. The wither builder, maybe? There is some reason I want to do that. There is a good reason I want to do that. I just can't remember what it is. Yes. Yes, I need it to be able to actually make the wither. So let's, what else? Okay, so I also put another wireless thing in the wall over here, and put max upgrades so that I can... What are you doing in my drill room? But, another thing with max range upgrades, so I can access my inventory at this side of the base too. I wish I would have put it like in the center, but I can move it later. Like, I didn't have refined storage cables over here, so yeah. Okay, so I went ahead and made this stuff preemptively. So for this, we needed the advanced machine frame, which took the pink slime, which I already got. Bam. And this one needed the advanced machine frame and the iron ore, which we just did. Bam. And then we're gonna need, I think we need 8 of these if we want it to go fast-like. So let's go ahead and do, if I shift this, is it gonna be 1? I thought I made enough stuff to do... Oh, it's the other stuff I don't have yet. So I don't have enough, like, pistons and gears. So instead of doing the control thing a million times, type in piston, and we'll just craft up a stack of these guys. And gold gears, we'll just craft up like 20 of these. Because that might take a second. Because that's an actual machine doing the processing. And we need the ore laser drill. And in theory, get 7 more of those. Now what am I missing? Diamond gears. Wait, did this stop? Why did this stop? I wanted 20. Why did you stop? I don't understand why that decided to not do that anymore. And why am I getting gold dust from this? Oh no. Okay, well, I found a problem with my plan. Let's see here. So why are you... So the multi-servo press is making the gold things, but it's turning into dust because it's going into the pulverizer. For what reason? I'm not sure. Because that's an input. That's an input. Why would you go... That's super confusing. Because if I disable the auto output... Well, I mean, it'd have no reason to really... Well, the auto output's already disabled. Because it should be outputting through the back. Why would it be getting the gold dust? No. Bad. Well, that's annoying. Why is that doing that now? Okay. No. Stay away from my farm. Well, that's kind of a mess. I'll have to fix later. It's gotta be... If I turn off the auto output... Is that gonna matter? Well, no, because that auto output was already off. If I turn off the auto input, so it only puts in what I tell it to, is that gonna work? Because otherwise I gotta redesign this, like, whole thing. So, like, if I do this... Okay, that's good. That's good. Now, if I do... gold gears... We'll just grab these for a second and put that back in there. Yay, we got gold dust. Yay. We'll try that again. But is it pulling them out on its own? It is. I said 20, not 60. What the heck is wrong with you? Or is it just catching up from the other crafts? Okay, let's, wireless crafting monitor. It wouldn't be one of my episodes if it wasn't, like, a complete wreck. Cancel. Cancel all. Yes, it's enough gold gears. We're good. Let's go. And in theory, let's hope this works now. So now, I think I need diamond gears. So let's do... Yeah, it looks like diamond gears. I pre-crafted all the dissolution chamber stuff because I didn't want it to be like a super long episode of just crafting, and I didn't want to do 1,000 cuts. Okay. Okay, it looks good. Looks good. Now can I do... six more of these? Ah, it's one too many. How did I mess that up? Do you know how I messed that up? I probably needed a frame for something else, and now I just have an extra one of these. That's fantastic. Does it have EMC? It does not, so it's a complete waste. Alright, no big deal. And I also made the purple lens. I don't know what I want the drill for yet. Like, the actual mineral drill. Like, the gas one, I know what I need. But the other one, I'm not so sure. So let's get... let's do the ore base in the back. And the fluid base up front. Because like I said, I know what I need for that. Are you going to be difficult? Is there a wrench for this mod? Or is that right? Oh no, it's going the wrong way. Okay, I see what to do now. That goes there. That goes there. And I'm hoping I only need one lens, but I'm not sure. Wait. I thought I knew what I was doing. And this is how you set up a laser drill like an absolute champ. Except for that one. I was hoping that it would just face that way. I don't know why. And I had to make this out of obsidian. So I think we're going to be theory crafting. Some stuff to do with killing spawners in the dungeon. Because it's a difficult thing. Okay. Alright. Now we're going to set this up real quick. I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do, wait, why did that do that? Why would you do that? Why? Okay, now it's set up correctly, I hope. So this guy, he gets the lens, right? Yeah, and seeing that he gets the lens, I'm only going to need one lens. What Y level is this? See, I set this up here because I needed a specific Y level. I didn't know I could change it. Minimum of a negative 64. Okay. I'm just... Negative 40 sounds good. We'll do that. Alright, cool. Now, I'm probably going to end up upgrading all this too, but for now, we're just going to... Like, this is a temporary setup. I will set this up better off camera. And does this need power? Yeah, I think so. I will set this up better off camera, and then explain how I did it, because... Yeah, if you watch me actually set something up, it could be a bit irritating if you're somebody that actually knows what they're doing. So it's better for me to figure it out and then be like, okay, here's how I did it. So that anybody watches me to actually know how to do something, then I can, you know, instruct them correctly instead of fumbling a whole ton. Alright, now I need a point. Only got a couple of those guys left. And I guess back here would be the prettiest place. And we'll make this my network. And everything should be charged up. And not hovering with a tank. Does that matter? Like, do I absolutely need a tank? Or will it fill up this? Because 32 buckets of ether should be, you know, fairly good. That's confusing. I'm pretty sure this is set up correctly. The only thing I could think is that this might actually need a tank. So let's grab a tank and see if it does anything. Let me grab this, and let's see. I should have a tank hiding out here. And we get one of these big guys, why not? Yeah, I'm confused. Do these need to be, like, right up against it? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be a block away. 1859, negative 5. 1859, negative 5. So yeah, it's aiming at that block. So, and it's above the negative 64. So I'm not sure. Not entirely sure what's going on here. So if we do the output on the bottom, and we'll just let this run for a while and see what happens. I could be wrong. Like, I could have to, like, look that up, and I might be, like, mistaken somewhere, but I was pretty sure that's how it went. Like, I was confident enough that that's how it went to do it on video first try. So I've never, I think I've only done this once. What about you? Are you getting anything? No, he's not getting anything either. I don't think you need a lens. Not for... Yeah, I don't think so. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll just let it run for a little while, see what happens. Let's go ahead, and I wanted to talk about the next thing over here real quick. So I got Blazes, Drown, and Wither Skeletons. I only did the Wither Skeletons till the drawer was full. I didn't do the Blazes at all yet, because I'm not entirely sure how I want to handle that. But I did the Drown in here for a while, and wow. That's a lot of junk. Okay, we'll grab the loot crates, and I did this to get the Nautilus shells. Mobs spawn in there because it's dark, and I left this thing running, so it just kills whatever spawns. I'll worry about that later. I'm going to... Jeez. I'm going to also put these guys as... I should actually have left the loot crates in there, so they just stacked up. But I'm going to entangle these guys too. But I wanted to get the Nautilus shell, and I figured I was looking at all the ways to do it, and like just encapsulating a drown was just like the clear-cut, far easier way of doing things. So that is what I did. Alright, so let's actually fire through 26 minutes. Let's actually fire through a few of these. I want to make this Archangel Ring of Smite. I've seen like 15,000 YouTubers make this, and it's just so overpowered, and I think it'll compensate our lag ever so slightly. So I'm gonna make, I guess I just throw them in there. 2, 3, 4, and this guy, and one Arc Ring of Smite. This thing's pretty cool with just endless arrows, but you need to fuel it with. I think there's like several things you could fuel it with, but see, and it uses up redstone, so that'll be a very good weapon. It also has different modes if you shift right click, shift scroll wheel, shift left click. There's supposed to be there must be a hotkey for it. I'll have to set that up later. But that's gonna be our. It has like a single shot, a shotgun, and like a rapid fire, I think. And so that'll be pretty cool. Pretty cool. So we can get rid of these things. What if it was reverse? No, I'm pretty sure I did it right. So we'll worry about that later. So let's, I just want to, like, knock out a couple quests. So let's go ahead and make this guy. And we're going to need raw gold blocks, which needs raw gold, which is from washing sand. So let's go ahead and get us a bunch of sand. And I hope that gets us 2. It should get us 2. 2 blocks of raw gold. I had to make sure my magnet was off. And this thing is going to go right into the system. Is that going to, like, insta-smelt? No. Stop it. Okay, so I need 2 blocks of raw gold. Good enough. Yeah. Okay, whatever. It'll work. Two blocks of raw gold. Totally planned. And now we have this temporal pouch, which is both a quest, and it has basic functionality of a time in a bottle. And I figured getting that earlier, like, if I would have got that when I was doing the chickens, it would have probably saved us a fairly good amount of time. But, yeah, we didn't, so now we do. We can get rid of, keep those extra Nautilus shells. We can throw this silver in here to be smelted. And let's move on to the next thing. I want to make the Petal Apothecary. I have flowers. Or did RF Tools eat all of them? I think RF Tools ate all of them. Oh, that's sad. Alright, we can remedy that situation. So we meet again. I am gonna make the slime flower, and I'm gonna put them everywhere. I think they kill slimes to make mana, and I don't even care about the mana, just to keep the slimes from trashing my garden and, you know, interrupting me when I'm doing things. So we could do this. Now, if I was smart, I would... Yeah, well, I'll just stop right there. If I was smart, I probably wouldn't be here right now. But, yeah. Moving on. Let's do this guy. And we can throw these in there. And if I do... Sorry, it's dark in my room, so I can't see what I'm typing. And I'm one of those people that look at my keyboard. We need one of these. We need this. What else was there? I think Endo Flames was a quest. What other quests? Botania quests are there? And obviously I didn't make any of this, it was all loot rewards. What? Mana pull 50%. I need a mana spreader, which... Okay, so I'm not going to be able to get these until I get a mana spreader. That's fine. That's a good start. So that is this and this done. I would like to do the builder and stuff, but we are running out of time for a shorter episode. But as you can see, we're starting to get into... I'm working on getting into the more endgame stuff very soon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to claim these rewards. I'm going to figure out why that drill isn't working. And we're going to talk about it next episode. Oh, yeah, while I'm here, I got... oh, there's that iron ore I needed. I got... It'll hit me. It'll hit me. Ooh, I think that's a good hammer. I got... railgun. I got a diamond tier cobble gen from a reward. From a loot crate. So that finished off chapter 1 completely. Once again, I didn't see anything that was mind-blowingly good. So, yeah, the railgun might be good. The hammer, it's appreciated, but this I'm not so sure about. Another Silk Touch book, an add-on range. Yeah, nothing crazy, but it's nothing mind-blowing there. Let's check this out before we end the episode real quick. Are you doing stuff? Still not doing stuff. Is it facing the wrong way? Okay, I don't know, but I'm not going to waste my power. So I'll figure this out, and I will, not, don't want to waste my power. I got the whole thing powered by chickens for free, but I'm worried about wasting. There's something wrong with me. Yeah. I don't have any redstone. Alright, guys. So, a lot of progress in a little bit of time. I mostly wanted to kind of get my bearings of where I am, what I'm trying to do here. And I wanted to get the laser drill set up, but that's not working. So I'll end up setting it up here. Like I'll have it set up down there, but I'll use entangled blocks more than likely. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will catch you eventually.